Hi there friend, in today's video I'm going to share with you another typical and traditional Puerto Rican breakfast dish. In this case I'm talking about Sorullitos de Maíz. They're these delicious, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside corn fritters. So make sure to stick around and watch. Now, as with everything in the Puerto Rican culture, everyone has their own little recipe and their technique on how to make Sorullitos de Maíz. I remember as a kid, this is something that my mom would make for us typically in the weekends. Sometimes she would add cheese in the middle and sometimes they would be without cheese. Today's recipe is going to be one without the cheese in the middle, but it does have the cheese in the masa, in the mixture. Till this day, if you go to Puerto Rico in the morning time, you are going to see stands all over the place, and they each are typically selling some sort of fried food for the morning time. And you're gonna see empanadas, you're going to see rellenos de papas, sometimes you might see alcapurrias, and you're always going to see Sorullitos de Maíz. Now, like with everything, I love to have a very simple way on making all of my Puerto Rican classics, and this one is definitely one that you are going to be able to make and enjoy that delicious traditional taste. So let's go ahead and get started. These are the ingredients that I'm going to be using today for our Sorullitos de Maíz. I'm going to be using 1 cup of milk. I'm going to be trying out almond milk today because it's what I have in my fridge. But honestly, you can use any milk of your preference, regular dairy milk, coconut milk. My personal favorite is coconut milk. But almond milk, 1 cup, 1 cup of water. I'm going to say about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, but you can adjust this to your taste depending on how sweet you would like your corn fritters to be. 1 tablespoon of butter. I have about 1/4 cup of cheese, and we're going to be adding these to our masa, to our mixture. Later on in a different video, I'll be showing you guys how is it that I make my sorullos with cheese in the middle. And then, last but not least, we're going to be using the fine yellow cornmeal, harina de maíz. I'm going to be using the Goya brand. I've used the Pan brand before, but I know Goya is the corn flour that is more easier for people to find. So for the cornmeal, I'm going to be using 1 cup. Now for my masa, I like to prepare it before I turn on the heat. So I'm going to begin with 1 cup of water, 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of the cornmeal. Oops. And I'm going to mix everything together. I'm gonna whisk it just because I like to incorporate everything well. I don't like there to be lumps on my masa, on my mix. Then to this, I'm going to add my 1 tablespoon of butter. And now I'm going to bring this on over to the stove. Now over here, I'm turning on my stove up to a medium. And I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit. And when it starts heating up, I'm gonna start mixing. All right, so once it starts bubbling like that, I'm going to go ahead and start mixing it. You can see that it quickly starts getting nice and thick. Now I've tried to make my sorullos in different ways. I'm gonna turn my heat down a little bit to a medium low. And I've noticed that when I heat my water up first and then add my cornmeal, I really don't like the texture. I feel like if I do it this way, it comes out so much better. My sorullos come out so much softer in the middle, and that's how I like mine. All right. So at this point, I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive with my mixing. It's gonna get thicker. I'm at the 3-minute mark right now, and my heat is on a medium low. You are going to see that the mix is going to start pulling off the sides like this. When that starts happening, you are very close to being done. Oops, this is perfect. See how it just pulls off the sides? That's what you want. That means your mix is pretty much done, and this only took us 4 minutes to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. Into this now I'm gonna add my little shredded cheese. In my case, it's tiny little cubes. I'm just gonna let it mix and melt in there. Shredded is better, but I did have shredded. Alrighty, our masa is ready. Now I'm simply going to take this and place it on the counter, and I'm just gonna let it cool off for a little bit because we are going to be handling this with our hands. Alrighty, now that our masa is nice and cool to the touch, like you can move it around and you touch it and it doesn't burn your fingers, that means it's good. Alright, I have a plate over here with some parchment paper. And then I have a bowl of water over here. I like to do these with gloves sometimes because they won't stick to your finger with the gloves. But I ran out of gloves. So instead I have a bowl of water here just to get my hands nice and wet so the masa won't stick on my hands. Right. So I'm simply going to take a nice bowl like this, and it's going to be like Play-Doh. It's like we're playing with Play-Doh again. Make it into a ball. See how nice and smooth and how it doesn't stick to my hands at all. Right, and then I'm going to form it into kind of like a little fritter stick, because these also get dipped into mayo ketchup or different dips that people like to make to their liking. Okay, and there we go. I'm gonna put that one right there. All right, so my ball is like this. So I'm gonna say is probably like if you were to use 1 tablespoon, it's a nice round thing. If you want to use one of those cookie scoopers, if you have one of those, you're welcome to use those too. So out of my masa, I was able to get 12 Sorullitos. Now it's time to go ahead and fry these up. Then onto the stove, using the oil of your preference for frying, you are going to go ahead and fill a deep pot with about 1.5 to 2 inches of oil. We're gonna turn the stove up. I'm gonna say medium high because we want our oil to be nice and hot for frying our Sorullos. Once our oil is nice and hot, we're going to put our Sorullitos in. See, when you put it in, start sizzling, that means the oil is ready. You don't wanna put your Sorullos in when the oil is still too cool because they will stick. I speak from experience. I've learned throughout my life. Just be patient and let that oil get nice and hot. Let me see. I'll do 3. Another tip that I've learned through the years is that do not try to move them if they're stuck in the bottom. Just give them time because eventually they come off on their own when they're ready. See? And if we put enough oil in our pot, we do not have to twist them around. They just deep fry on their own. All right, so my Sorullitos have been cooking for about 3.5 minutes, and see how beautiful and golden they look. This is a good sign that they're ready to come out. I didn't have to turn them around or anything, and they came loose from the bottom on their own. This lets me know that they're ready. On a paper towel lined plate, I'm going to go ahead and remove my Sorullos and let the oil drain from them. Look how beautiful they look. So yummy and crunchy. Now, if you want to, you can make a little dipping sauce for this. It's mayo ketchup. It's simply mayo and ketchup, and you really can dress this up however you want. You can add garlic if you want to it, but for today, I'm just keeping it plain and simple. I'm doing equal parts of mayo and of the ketchup here, and then I'm just gonna mix it together. Now it's time to give these delicious Puerto Rican Sorullitos de Maíz a try. So good. Now these are perfect with dipping sauce or just by themselves in a delicious hot cup of café con leche. Now it's your turn to give it a try. If you want to see other Puerto Rican breakfast recipes, go ahead and click on this next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!